Good morning, church family, and happy Women's Herstory Month. To celebrate this month, the Water Walking Women Ministry, the Young Adult Ministry, and Pastor Crompton have come together to highlight some of the incredible women right here at Elmwood. My name is Mecca Brewster, and I serve on the Fellowship Ministry as well as the Celebration Mass Choir, and I am here with Elder Siobhan Webster. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so let's get into it, Ms. Siobhan Webster. Elder, where are you from?
I am from East Orange, right here, born and raised.
Okay, raised, not born, but I can appreciate a fellow East Orange native.
Okay.
What is your occupation?
I am a teacher here in East Orange. I teach math. I've been teaching for 24 years here in East Orange. This is my second career.
Okay.
My first career was with AT&T Bell Laboratories for 15 years.
Okay, and how long have you been a member at Elmwood?
I've been a member at Elmwood all of my life. Again,
Yeah.
Born and raised here. My mother was pre-K kindergarten teacher who never missed a Sunday. So myself, my brother, my sister, were here in the bassinet at only weeks old. So I've been here forever.
I pray to have that legacy here at Elmwood so that my kids like, I was born and raised at Elmwood. You know, feel a little entitlement to your church. I love that.
Well, my kids can say that as well because we are 5 generations here at Elmwood.
That is amazing.
Yes, a long
I
legacy.
think I'm second generation, maybe third. I have to look into that.
All right.
Are you involved in the ministries here at Elmwood?
Yes, I am an ordained elder, and I served 12 years on session. I served 2 terms under Pastor Perkins and 2 terms under Pastor Maria. I was also Sunday school superintendent for 16 years. I was the day camp director for 3 years. I was discipleship ministry chair. I was the outreach and nurture committee chair. I think that captures it all. But currently, I am on the usher board, and I just joined the scholarship committee.
Wow, I love that you are so involved in your church and just giving back to the generations that come after you. I appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What is one lesson you learned the hard way that you would want young women to understand?
What I learned the hard way is that burnout is real, right?
Amen.
So when I was serving actively as an elder and a lot of those other things I mentioned, I was feeling God's calling. I was energized. I had wisdom and the knowledge and everything to do what I was doing and able to juggle it. And I kept saying yes to more ministries and more committees. And eventually I burned out. And when I burned out, I burned all the way out. So it's been a couple of years since I've been back, and I'm beginning to become active again. But the advice that I would give to younger women is that it's okay to say no, and that it's very important to discern what it is that God is leading you to do. Not so much what you want to do or what other people want you to do, right? But know and be conscious of what it is that God has you focused on and focus on that. It's okay to say no.
I appreciate that. You know, it's definitely important to discern and to go before God because you want to remember that you're doing what He called you to do, not what His people called you to do. So I appreciate that feedback. Mm-hmm. What gives you hope about what's next for our church and the future women coming behind you?
What gives me hope is knowing that God provides. In 2016, 2017, I had the great blessing of being appointed to the transition team. Our church was in financial turmoil. We were only weeks away from having to close our doors. And so the presbytery put together this transition team. On that team was Lawrence Jackson, Cynthia Jackson, Desiree Saab, Pauline Phipps, myself, Pastor Herstory, and Pastor Maria. And we were led by Warren Lysane, who was the state of clerk for the Synod. we studied a lot. We reflected a lot. For an entire year, we had retreats where we would go analyzing data, looking at the Book of Order, assessing and trying to figure out where maybe the church had gone wrong in the past, and then even confessing to some things that as officers of the church we may have overlooked. That was a very moving opportunity, but from that, our church got back on track. We're thriving, and I don't only attribute that to our planning and budgeting and things of that sort, but I attribute most of it, or all of it, to God's hand, His unending love for the church. And because that exists, I am sure that our church will continue to thrive for generations to come.
Well, thank you so much, Elder Siobhan, for all of your time and all the gems that you dropped. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So, Elmwood, I would love this Sunday if you guys stop Elder Siobhan and just get some gems for yourself. I want to thank the Water Walking Women for putting this fabulous interview together and allowing us to highlight women this month. Happy Women's Herstory Month.